on, people inside that internet machine? Welcome to this episode of Odds and Ends, and we finally got to go to a video game convention. It's been about 2 years because of the COVID, and this weekend was TORG, the Ohio Retro Gamers Convention. Awesome stuff. I love going to these things, and my goal, my dream is to go to one of these huge conventions like Too Many Games or Missouri or the one in Southern Fried Gaming Expo. But yeah, very cool. I got a lot of footage, so let's just go to the convention. Alright, so today is the Ohio Retro Gamers Convention. But before we go look at some games and play some awesome arcades for free, we have to bang one out. Tastes like guns, Jesus, and freedom, America. Good time, man. Always listen. You know, you're in sort of the local gaming community here. You know, you meet people, and it's good to see those people on a regular basis. So, you know, George and RPG Tour Guide, Sheldon from Retro Games Vinyl and Beer, all the vendors that I know, and yeah. So Mike and his wife Rachel, they do a great job with their staff putting on this event. I wish in the future they'll find a home, because it was like at a hotel, then it was at like the indoor hockey rink, which was awesome. Now this year it was at the indoor soccer field or soccer practice facility. So I hope they can kind of find a home, you know, and just have the same spot every single year. Probably makes it a lot easier on them too. But it was just really nice to see, you know, all the people out doing the gaming thing, and of course they've got, you know, the artwork tables, and the guy that had all those like Game Pros, Nintendo Powers, Electronic Gaming Monthlies, whatever. I counted, there were 30 bins, so he lugged 30 bins of those into the into the convention center, and then loaded them up to take them home. Listen, I think that stuff is cool, but I'm not going to spend an hour and a half going through 30 boxes trying to find, oh look, I found a really cool strategy guide, you know. Yeah, wow. I don't know, man. God bless that guy, because that's got to be heavy. Good thing he's a young man, you know. Still got a good back on him. They do it right at TORG, you know. They got the arcade there, and they do hourly raffle prizes and door prizes, and there's a VIP thing you can sign up for. It's always a great time. So if you're in the Columbus area, you know, definitely check them out. There's a Facebook group called TORG, T-O-R-G, the Ohio Retro Gamers, like I said. But let's just check out some pickups. These actually didn't come from TORG. I got these about a week before. Picked this up at Maxine's Bargain Box. The Guardian Legend on the Nintendo. I think he gave this to me for like $10 or something. But yeah. Pam over at Cannot Be Tamed did a review on this, and I've always sort of wanted to pick it up, you know, since I saw that review. And yeah, kind of a shooter, top-down adventure game, I guess is how you categorize that. I totally blame this one on Mad Drix. This is all your fault, buddy. But he had mentioned about strategy guides, and while I was at Brian's Video Trader, I saw this strategy guide for Siphon Filter 2, and of course I love the Siphon Filter games. It's got all like the maps. It's got like 13 pages worth of like weapons explanations and stuff in the back. But yeah, I might pick up some more of these if I find them cheaper. Just you know, the games that I love, games that I played when I was a kid. And yeah, go back and look at, oh, there's a secret item right there. Yeah. And anyway, it's a strategy guide. What are you gonna do? If you watched the toy pickup episode that I did on my other channel, Mr. Matthews sent us this awesome California Highway Patrol Micro Machine set, still sealed in the package. So I'll leave a link to Mr. Matthews' channel down below. Thanks again for that, buddy. I do appreciate it. So I didn't go too crazy at the convention. There were a couple games that I wanted, but man, you know, it's like, do I want to spend $100 or $130 on a Nintendo game that I have on an emulator? That's sort of the thing I'm struggling with now. But so anyway, we get there, start throwing stuff all over this table. Anything on this table, $5. Okay, cool. So we found a 251 block Nintendo GameCube memory card still in the package for only $5. Good deals. You can find good deals at conventions, that's for sure. I'll probably just list that on my eBay store since I have GameCube and a couple memory cards. And it'll pay for pretty much the whole day, which is nice. Saw this guy. Can never have too much Nintendo storage for $5. Now this one is a little beat up, a little rusty, a little crusty, a little dusty, but she'll clean up nice. But the bonus on the inside was there's about 7 of these little guys. So the case and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep, 7 of those for $5. Absolutely a steal of a deal, another bargain. And like I said, you can never have too many of these. So I think when we get done with the 4 childhood games that I need on the board over here, which are Casino Kid 2, G.I. Joe Real American Hero, Darkman, and Tecmo World Cup, we're probably going to go after a Capcom Nintendo subset, all the Capcom games. And here's one that I did not have. It is The Little Mermaid, and it was $10. Now I heard this is an easy game, but it's still a pretty good game. So cross one of the cheaper Capcom titles off the list. And then a vendor that I always see, he and his wife show up. They're super nice. I think they have a game store down in Cincinnati. He gets like 4 or 5 tables. And I was looking through his N64 stuff. And it's been a while since we actually picked up an N64 game that we can cross off the list that we need for the collection. So I saw this and I checked my collector app to make sure I needed it. And lo and behold, San Francisco Rush 2049 was the last of the Midway arcade racers. So we have completed that subset, which is nice. I've heard this is actually a pretty good game, so I'm gonna have to fire it up. I've kind of been on a little bit of a Nintendo 64 kick. I finally finished Mario 64. What a game. So I'm gonna throw that in and give it a try. I love those Midway arcade racers. I love playing them when they were actually in the arcades, you know, Hydro Thunder, Cruisin' Exotica, that type of stuff. And yeah, very excited to actually complete a little subset. So I started looking and I'm like, well, what other series do I need just like one game, right? So like Star Wars Battle for Naboo is the last Star Wars game I need, you know, that kind of stuff. So hopefully when we go out Nintendo 64 shopping again, we can start to cross off some of those little subsets, which would be great. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it. I hope you enjoyed the convention footage. If you don't get to go to conventions, you could sort of live vicariously through my convention footage. Did you go to the Ohio Retro Gamers Convention? If you did, what did you pick up? Leave a comment down below. If you've been going to any conventions in your area, leave a comment down below. Guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on social media because that actually does help out a ton. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Guys, take care of yourselves. And there goes the list. We will see you on the next one.